Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be discussing some fragrances that are on my current wish list. So I'm going to make several of these videos. I'm probably just going to pick 10 that are on my perfumes I want section on Fragrantica and discuss them. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first is Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. This is a really complex fragrance. I feel like I would not be able to find a dupe for it. Obviously, there are those dupe perfumeries, but I'm talking about, you know, a perfume that's its own thing that is considered a dupe. I just think that it's so specific that I would just rather get the original thing. I love the packaging, and I think if I were to invest, this would be something that I would be confident doing so in. It has top notes of peach, blood orange, cardamom, and heliotrope. I normally don't like heliotrope, but I don't feel like that's one of the main notes. It has middle notes of rum, cognac, Divana, and jasmine. Divana is looking like cannabis, low-key. Base notes of patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, cashmere, benzoin, labdanum, styrax, and vetiver. So I haven't smelled this in quite a while, but when I did smell it, I really loved it. It was kind of the first unisex fragrance that I felt really interested in. Like, I smelt it and I was, you know, my brother was with me and him and I both really liked it, and we agreed that it was kind of, you know, masculine and feminine at the same time. I just really loved it. I like peach as a note, especially if it's, you know, fruity and light, but I also loved this take where it's spicy and warm and really complex with those alcoholic notes. It's just something that I'm very interested in. So my nose changes all the time, so maybe if I smelled it today I would not be so into it, but I just remember really liking it and it's in my radar. Okay, let's knock these aliens out of the way because I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to buying them. First is Alien Essence Absolue. This is discontinued, I believe, but you can still get it on certain sites. It has a top note of jasmine, a middle note of cashmere and orris root, and base notes of vanilla, amber, myrrh, and incense. So I've not smelled this, so that's kind of what's holding me back from just blind buying a bottle of it. I know that some people do sell decants of it online, but then for me, I feel like the way they price the decants, I just can't, I don't know, I'm just not interested in it. You know, you would just save money getting the full bottle, and then if you don't like it, you can try reselling it. That's just kind of how I rationalize it in my head. Either way, I think I would be comfortable blind buying a bottle just because the notes are pretty straightforward. Like, I know I like all of those notes. So it's just something that I'm interested in, and definitely I have my eye on it. I also have my eye on Alien The Taste of Fragrance. So this is similar, but it has top notes of caramel, jasmine, cashmere wood, and amber. So I've heard that this is a buttery caramel type of fragrance. This is even more difficult to find. I know that it does restock on fragrancebuy.ca, and it's about $70 for the bottle, which is kind of typical designer prices. So I think if it were to ever restock, I would really consider getting it. I don't know which one I want more, probably the Taste of Fragrance, but I'm really interested in both. Okay, next is Angel Muse EDT by Mugler, but I have Angel Muse EDP and it took me a while to love it. Like, I put in the work and I love it now, but I think I'm interested in the EDT because it has top notes of passion fruit, mandarin, lemon. It has middle notes of the same hazelnut cocoa spread, cassis, and it has base notes of vetiver, wood, chocolate, and caramel. So it just sounds like it would balance it out a little bit with those fruity notes. It just seems a little bit more well-rounded. I wonder if I would vastly prefer it. That's what I'm kind of scared of because I don't want to get rid of my EDP, but I feel like if I get both, I'm gonna choose one to keep and one to let go. And I have heard that they're extremely similar, despite, you know, they have quite different notes. I've heard that they are super similar. So I have my eye on it. I check Mercari for good deals, but I've yet to pull the trigger. Okay, next is So Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So I don't feel like a lot of people talk about this one. Of course, it's all about Scandal, Scandal by Night, and even Scandal à Paris, but this one does not get as much hype, and on Fragrantica, there are mixed reviews. So that's kind of what's holding me back. I would blind buy this probably as well. It has notes of raspberry, tuberose, milk, jasmine, and orange blossom. That just sounds really amazing to me, just maybe a milky raspberry floral. I'm just really into it. But I don't know if I need 3 Scandals or even like 4 or 5 Scandals, however many there are. If one of my friends had it, I would love to just sniff it and just see if it would be something I'm interested in. But for now, I'm just kind of I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, another one is Fantasy Intense by Britney Spears. So this has top notes of kiwi, lychee, pear, middle notes of white chocolate, cupcake, jasmine, orchid. This all sounds familiar, but the base notes of patchouli, musk, orris, and wood notes are what makes this different. So Fantasy Intense, this is supposed to be a little bit earthier and just a more mature version of Fantasy. And honestly, I love Fantasy, but I do feel a little insecure when I wear it. Like, I'm gonna continue to wear what I want. You guys know I love, you know, super childish gourmand scents. I'll wear it all day long, but I think this sounds very interesting to me, something that maybe I would be more comfortable wearing day to day. So I just really want to smell it and see if it would be up my alley. Okay, I'm actually loving filming this video. Like, I could go all day long, but I'm just gonna do a few more so that way I can continue to do further installments of this. But one that I have my eye on that I don't hear barely anybody talk about is Angel Fruity Fair by Mugler. It has top notes of red currant, lychee, middle notes of pomerose and rose thorn, and base notes of whipped cream, vanilla, and patchouli. I've heard some good reviews about this fragrance, but it's just not very popular, and I wonder why. I do see it on FragranceNet from time to time. I'm not sure if it's in stock at the moment, but I don't like the original Angel. I do like Angel Muse, obviously, but yeah, I'm just dying to try an Angel that I would be interested in, and I think that would be one that I would be comfortable with. Let's just make this the last one. This is Soleil Lalique, and I've not smelled this one either. This has top notes of mandarin, bitter almond, cardamom, middle notes of pear, candied almond, jasmine, caramel, milk, coffee, and base notes of praline, sandalwood, and white musk. This is an expensive fragrance. And I think someone said that architects designed the bottles, or it's inspired by architecture, so they're just really detailed, especially this one is gorgeous. Just by all of those notes, like, I don't think there's a single note listed that I don't like, except I'm not sure about cardamom. It says it's a spicy note with a bitter taste. I don't mind a little bit of spice in a fragrance. I just think that this would really be something that I would vibe with, but I probably have something similar in my collection, to be honest. So since it is so expensive, it's probably gonna be something that I'm gonna wait a long time before purchasing it. But, you know, if it comes my way and I can't tempt it, if I find a good price, I might pull the trigger. But for now, you guys, that is all I'm gonna say for this video. I'll definitely do further videos similar to this. I find it so interesting. I'll probably do it related to Bath & Body Works, about fragrance mists that I wanna buy but I haven't bought yet, or Victoria's Secret, just other fragrance mists in general. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.